What's going on, guys? My name is Skewer the Critics. Today we're going back to Boros Burn, classic Boros Burn. Let's get into it. Alright, so for today's video, I'm gonna be super quick about the list. I've made some changes to the sideboard, but the main list is exactly the same. I do feel like this is the best core list for Boros Burn right now. The only change I made was I am playing one Sokenzan Crucible Defiance in replacement of the Mountain. Some people are saying that it's free. I don't agree with that because you do want to have some amount of fetchables for your 4 Searing Blaze. But I do feel like it's worth a try. Very cool card. Love the card a lot. For sideboard, we have Palms, Path, Exquisite Firecraft, Skullcrack, and Smashes that are all the same. I have now 2 Smashes and 2 Enter. I've been facing a lot of Living End with Leyline, Amulet Titan, Urza Saga decks like Hammer Time. So destroy a lot of enchantments, can really screw over your opponents. So pretty cool card to have right now, I feel. So that's it. And I have been facing, like I said, a lot of Living End, and Sanctifier en-vec doesn't do anything against Living End, only Murktide. So Rest in Peace can still work against Murktide, can still work. Actually, it's going to work very well against Living End. They need to answer this card. They have answers for it, but they need to answer it. Roiling Vortex, bring back the Roiling Vortex because 4-color control, and more than 4-color control, actually, elementals have been popping a lot, and elementals have less ways of dealing with this card, but it affects them even more because they rely on Omnath to win the game against us. And they cannot play their evoke spells, they cannot play Force of Negation, they have to take 1, and you can counter Omnath with this card. So very good card against them. Pretty much for 4-color control, and also Living End, it's a plus card, and Cascade decks also. So with Firecraft, I know a lot of people don't like the card, but it's good against Crushing Footfalls, Living End, Blue-Eyed Control, Murktide, 4-color control. Can really surprise your opponents when they are relying on just going to 3 or 4, and then they're like, that's fine, I have a Force of Negation, but then you just slam them in the face with Exquisite Firecraft. So I would say right now the 3 flex spots that we have is all Exquisite Firecraft and Skullcrack. If you want to play like 4 Roiling Vortex, 2 Sanctifier en-vec, some Core Fire Walkers, you go what you think is better in your metagame. Like I said, if you want to beat Murktide, bring in some Sanctifier en-vec. If you want to beat Living End, bring some Rest in Peace. If you want to beat Hammer, a 3rd Palm, a 3rd Path. If you want to beat Elementals, 4 Roiling Vortex is your way to go. So it depends on what you want to beat. And also I wanted to answer the question, is Burn still viable right now? I do feel like it's still a very viable deck. Like every time I pick up the deck recently, I've always done a 4-1 or a 3-2. And that's very good. That's a 60% win rate and plus. And I do feel like the deck is not the best deck in Modern, but it's still a very good deck. So yeah, I do feel like maybe the win rate isn't as high because newer players are getting the deck, and sometimes they don't play as tight as seasoned players. So the win rate might drop because of that. But other than that, you have to play very tight with every single Modern deck you play, and you're gonna have an okay win rate if the deck is good in the minigame. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you do, and let's get into it. Alright, so round number 1, we're on the draw. We're gonna keep this hand, very good hand. Okay, Yawgmoth combo. Oh, okay, I guess we're facing Elves. Ranger tells me the Elves, so usually it's a pretty good matchup. Court of Calling, okay. So if we're on the play, those Eidolon would be really good, but on the draw, they might be not that great. Looks like my opponent could have only one forest. Hopefully I can draw Searing Blaze here. Best job deck. Rift Bolt is not too bad either. So let's attack, see if they want to block. I don't care if they want to take this trade. They don't want to trade. I think this creature is really too good to deny me my attack with my guide. So I'm just gonna kill it right away. Fetch Shock. And play this Rift Bolt. And probably kill this depending on what I see. But if this is my land, my opponent's only land, I'm probably going to target this and just slam the Eidolon. We know they didn't draw a land this turn. Sure. They can activate this once each turn, so doesn't really matter if I kill either of them. So I guess I'm going face. Searing Blaze not bad. If they double block, I can actually clear this trade. Would like them to double block, they don't. So let's just play the Eidolon. I think if they only had one, I would kill it, but now that they have two, then we know they draw a land. Our Rift Bolt killing one of their creatures becomes less powerful, and we have just enough damage probably to just finish up the game going face. I don't think they were going to be able to turn the thing around before we can kill them. Interesting that they were splashing white. I'm guessing this is for the Elamri's Call. Maybe some sideboard cards as well. Yeah, we're really in the driver's seat right now, so I think this game is pretty much over. If they decide to double block my Eidolon, I'm just gonna Searing Blaze or Helix. Single block, sure, that's fine with me. Yeah, let's just pass turn. Probably just gonna Boros Charm end of turn. And then on my turn, probably just win the game. Like, any spell they cast into my Eidolon is just so much damage for them that I don't think they can come back from this one. Yeah, doesn't do enough. They would need to gain some sort of life, but alright, so end of turn, let's just charm you. And Lightning Helix. Alright. Elves. I don't face elves very often. Let's go for Path. And honestly, I think that's it. I'm just gonna cut the Skullcracks. Not sure if they're gonna bring that much life gain hate. Usually elves, if they don't get like a crazy start, and if we don't get like a very bad hand, usually it's a pretty good matchup for us. Maybe since they're splashing white, I should fear for some cards like Knight of Autumn or Core Firewalker, perhaps. We don't have a way to kill a creature. don't really like this hand. 4 lands, no way to kill a creature. Okay, that's way better. But we only have 1 lander. I mean, we can probably just bolt the first creature. Hopefully we draw our land, play the Eidolon. And go from there. Like, I'm gonna try it. Just put the, guess, 1 path to the bottom. Hopefully I can, oh. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So they're gonna gain a bunch of life. Okay, we got the line. I think I'm just bolting this, saying go. So we probably won't have enough to actually kill them with our burn spell. So I think targeting the creatures, especially since they have 1 lander, is pretty good. We're just gonna play the long game here. This Eidolon's gonna try to carry with this Eidolon. Well, let's just play the Eidolon. Not gonna path, obviously. I'm not gonna use my Helix on this. It's not good enough. Okay. Now I think I'm good enough killing this. I'm just gonna target the creatures and beat with mine. And since they have this, my burn spell is really less effective. I'm just gonna use my cards to clear the board, swing with my Eidolon, keep the things clear. I think I'm going to fetch and crack this. Trying to draw another creature. Okay, that's fun, I guess. Okay, end of turn, I'm going to Boros Charm you. Land. Really nice. No line, but bolt is good enough here. So I'm just going to use my Helix. Play a mana efficient. Clearing the board. Every time they want to play creature, they're pretty much losing 1 life. Getting in there from with my Eidolon every single turn. Got their second land. We've got Blaze and Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna bolt. It just feels like a bullying to me. If we didn't have an idol in this game, or a Goblinguide or a Swiftspear, this game would be completely different. But now that we have a creature, we can just clear the board, swing, swing, swing. Yeah, and now we just have lethal here. Oh, they have Druid combo in their deck. Maybe that's why they're splashing white. Alright. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, nothing to say here. One was stuck on 1 land, just got the Eidolon, and even if they had this, we still managed to just kill everything, swing with my Eidolon a bunch of times. So let's get to the next round. Alright, round number 2, we're against a Giganta deck. We're on the draw. I mean, we're gonna keep this hand. Often Giganta is gonna be Tron, Goblin Charbelcher, Storm, Death Shadow. We're happy to keep this hand. Obviously, Death Shadow is the worst, but wow. Okay. I guess we're playing against weird decks today. Guess maybe this is Artifact Burn. Deck that I've seen sometimes from time to time. Okay. At least it's not drain 1, it's only I lose a life, so we're not gonna gain life. Okay, so it's some sort of Thupter sword combo, I guess. Let's go Goblin Guide. And just swing. Honestly, I feel like we can probably just race them, so I think I'm just going face and ignoring the creatures. Like if I draw a land next turn, we're gonna be at 2 and have 2 Element Guides. So yeah, I think I'm fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna reveal the third land now. Sure. So I'm just gonna go spike pass. Put it in a position where my opponent needs to deal with my board here. And they cannot shock because we got the charm. And I know sometimes, not always, but sometimes some of these decks run Thoughtseize, so they cannot Thoughtseize right now. I think when we're feeling pretty good here. Unless they have 3, yeah, this card. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I have Boros Charm and Skewer and a Swiftspear. Oh, Antares or Leaves. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool card. Yeah, that's pretty strong actually. It's like uh almost light up the stage, and you can get it through too if you want to. Pretty cool. Yep, that's the artifact that is a problem for us that we need to kill every single time. So we've got this game in the bag. Okay, let's just go skewer your face, and that should do it. All right. So let's go palms, vortex, smash, wear tear. I don't think path is good enough. I don't think Skullcrack. Like this actually helps us because it's usually a drain 1, and Skullcrack is just gonna do like 1-time prevent damage, which is usually for biggest amount of damage. So with this, we can actually just prevent for the whole turn, which is better. Eidolon is good against them, but on the play, they're basically like a burn deck, so they want to race us. So I'm just gonna take 2 Rift Bolts away. So I'm basically playing this like an artifact burn deck. That's pretty much what their deck is. So yeah, we can keep this. That's a Swiftspear, a lot of burn. Helix and Deflecting Palm are very, very good cards in the matchup. Obviously, because they're playing like burn deck and like burn, these 2 cards are really good. So this can prevent Galvanic Blast or Sharpening Blast. That's a really, really annoying card. If they have the food for it, this could be very annoying. I was not sure they were running this, because not all lists run it. But they have the cookbook. We need to top deck the Smash. Okay. Question is, do they have a lot of ways of making food? I don't think they have quite as much ways of making food as other decks that really are concentrating on doing that, like Hell's Kitchen, for example. So let's spike you. Let's just swing. Pretty sure they're gonna chump. No chump. Okay. Let's fetch shock and bolt your face. Say go. Very surprised here that they didn't decide to block. I guess they have some ways of making food in their hand. Because otherwise it's just cats that drain for 1, which is good. Like they pretty much Lightning Helix us this game, but it's not that good. They don't even attack with it, so I'm pretty surprised. Let's Lava Spike you. Goblinguide. And swing. Okay, that's 5 damage. We're at 9. Plus 3. We're at 6. Okay, now they decide to block. Okay, you got it. Going to 7, which is good for us because it means we have Charm plus Helix. And if they decide to go to our face with this, we have Palm. If they decide to kill our Swiftspear, that's fine. That's a Galvanic Blast. Okay, I think we got this game in the bag. No artifacts that are really problematic at the moment. We're just going to keep this in our back pocket. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Weird stuff. Like, looks like they want to do like a bunch of artifact synergy, but not quite like one that really works. They went like all over the place with their Rakdos artifact. Okay. Weird. Nice. So, Rakdos burn, I guess, artifact. That was pretty straightforward. I've played against this deck where they destroyed me by having like 4 Galvanic Blast and 2 Sharper Blast. Happened one, and then I won the other 2 games. So I think overall this is a pretty good matchup for us. Like we're basically doing the same thing, but we're a little faster. But you have to worry about the artifact that sacrifices artifact and drains for 1. That's the only really big problem with this matchup. So let's go to the next round. Okay, round number 3, we're on the play. Ooh, Yorion. Okay. Bam. If I had a second land, this hand would be pretty great, like this for a land, for example. But I think I'm gonna mull Oh, yeah. Like, if I don't draw land, my hand doesn't do anything. I have a guide and that's it. Guess I'm gonna keep this one. At least I can play 3 spells. And yeah, that's pretty much my explanation. Don't want to go to 5. Against Yorion specifically, usually it's going to be a 4-color control deck, and we need as much burn as we can get. So yeah, it is a 4-color control. We are so good at this game. Okay, we're playing against elementals. So Eidolon is not all... You know what? I was going to slam the Eidolon here, but Fury is just such a beat that I think I'm just Rift Bolt plus Lava Spike. Because if they have a Fury, I'm pretty sure they're going to use the Fury right now on my Goblin and if they don't, tells me they don't have it, and I can slam my Eidolon next turn. Yeah, I think that's a better play. Okay, so I have this information. So I'm just gonna go Eidolon. I know they can ending it, but they're gonna have to use pretty much their whole turn to do it. Hopefully they don't have Fury. If they just really were waiting for a second creature and they just played it super well, congrats to them, but I don't think they have a Fury. Looks like an ending to me. Yep. Okay, so we win the game. I mean, they need to have a way to kill this guy, or they're dead. Let's just show Boros Charm. Maybe just fasten things here. All right. 4-color elementals, sure. So, Skullcrack, Rolling, Path. They're not playing counter spells, or usually they're not. Gonna keep this away. Let's drop the Helix, Rift Bolts. They sometimes play the Fairy, which is a really annoying card. Searing Blaze is actually not that bad. They have a lot of targets for it, so I'm gonna keep it. So yeah, do be careful when you have like this kind of hand. Sometimes elemental players or control players, they're going to play their Fury right away on the Goblin, like right here. But sometimes they're pretty clever and they're going to wait, and we slam an Eidolon, and then they can just like screw us so hard. Okay, so they play Call, discard Solitude. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, they're playing Chalice. Why is every single deck playing Chalice these days? That's just super annoying. And also, like, probably they have 1 or 2, so do I even bring my smashes against them? That's the problem. I mean, I can still win, but it's gonna be hard. Especially if I keep drawing lines. Unless I draw Roiling Vortex, like, right now. Yes, that's a card. Sure. Yeah. Actually, right now they cannot cast it. They need white. So show me your land. They need one more color. Ah. Okay, we might have it shot. They exile the Omnath, kill my Eidolon. That's aggressive. Dude, are you kidding me? This was my last fetchable. Are you kidding me? Give me something. Like Roiling Vortex would be good here. Searing Blaze. It's fine. They just gave me like 3 spells that I can cast. It's fine with me. Okay. Oh, no lines. Okay. If I can top deck, yeah, I think they got us. Yeah, we were not getting there. Okay. Let's go to Smash. Cause we just got screwed over. Let's got 1 Blaze. I think 3 is good enough. That's a good hand. No turn 1, which is not good, but still a pretty good hand. I think we start with the Eidolon. I value the Roiling Vortex because if they slam Omnath, we need the Vortex to win. Like, that's just not really a choice. We'll say Jew. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go Vortex, line go. We're at 12, we're getting there. Just not great. Snake. Goblin guide. Just gonna let them snake me, actually. They have 1, 2, so it doesn't have that touch. If they want to ephemerate, I'm gonna Searing Blaze in response. No, okay. Pass turn. And end of turn, I can charm them. So they cannot play the Omnath right now, which is good for us. Okay, so if I top deck a land, I win the game. Oh! Oh my god, I just clicked through this. God damn it. Oh my god, okay. I didn't draw the line, which is fun, I guess, and I don't have another play either way, so I guess I got not punished by it, but if I drew the line there, I could have lost that game just like that. Okay, still no Omnath. Really good, really good. Now let's cast Boros Charm. Okay, so all I need them is to play a creature and I draw a fetch land. Boros Charm, okay. Goblin guy, gotta get bolted, I guess. Like now, since I have the rolling, even if they play a land and Omnath, I'm still good. Didn't get Besiege or Prismatic Ending, which is perfect. It is what I want to see. Okay, still nothing. Let's turn Charm Your Face. What? Have an answer. Whoa, they're playing counter spells. Okay, changes things. I mean, I still have Roiling Vortex, and I can play this guide. Oh, no removal. Down to 2. Didn't know 4-color control was playing, 4-color elementals was playing counter spells. I'm pretty surprised. Okay, math. Let's rolling. Draw your card. Finally, we got the land. Alright. We got there. Very nice. That was very awkward at the end. We had Path, Searing Blaze, but Roiling Vortex actually won the game this time, so very happy I brought it back. I brought it back into my sideboard because I was seeing a lot of 4-color control. And yeah, felt good there. Let's go to the next round. All right, round 4, we're on the draw with a very interesting hand. I think I'm gonna keep this one. Obviously, not the best hand around, but very interesting. Oh, Burn Mirror. Okay, I don't like having my Islet in the Burn Mirror. I really don't. Vintage. Give it to me. Goblin. That's a really good top deck. I think I'm gonna go for a weird play, which I will not get my white, and hopefully it's not gonna punish me. I have literally 15 burn spells in my hand, so all I need to do is deliver it to them, and could hopefully do that without using a white spell necessarily. They do have the perfect mana base right now, and the perfect start creature, Searing Blaze on the play. Very hard to beat that. Vintage. Okay, not a vintage, but I guess it's less hurtful than my Islet. So if I were on the play, I think I would have won this game, but on the draw, I think we're gonna lose. Oh, whoa. They just clicked through their turn. Okay, that's already my turn 3. Whoa, I almost skipped my turn there. Whoa. Fortunately, I drew a Sunbake, which is unfortunate. Don't tell me they have Helix. Okay. Guess that's not a Helix, but we're almost dead. Could be dead this turn. Alright. You have it? Do you have it? Sure. Sure. Alright, not dead, but as you can see, my mana base is killing me right now. And I would actually got it, because I would have bolted end of turn, Rift Bolt plus Lava Spike. Okay, so all I can hope for is that they don't have the kill, and I mean, that would be pretty weird, but you never know. I guess I should have waited to see if they had a creature to bolt it. Maybe they have like 3 Searing Blaze in hand. Wow, 3 Boros Charm. Alright, so yeah, my might best just kill me there. Okay, so Skullcrack, Palms, and let's bring the path. On the play, just got 2 Eidolons, Skewer. Maybe I don't want the Skullcrack. I don't really care about killing a Sanctifier. Maybe just this. Yeah, 2 Skullcrack. It's fine. Maybe I'm not even bringing this, honestly. People are not really playing Core Firewalker right now. Too late. Oh. It's rough. I think I'm old. I cannot... In the Burn Mirror, you cannot afford to actually not draw your lines. It's too important. Okay, that's a really slow hand. We're gonna keep it, though. But not a great hand. My opponent really got the nuts in game 1, and hard to beat that. At least this time around we got good lands. Sure. Come on, give me something good. Show me Searing Blaze. Revolt number 2. Sure. I'm just gonna go face. Suspend, go. Use my bolt on the guide very probably. Like, the only way I don't use my bolt on this guide is if I know for a fact I draw Searing Blaze with the guide trigger. Gosh. Okay. I guess I have to get better at Magic to draw like this. Or Charm. I would go to 13. 13. Bolt Face. Cute. Rift Bolt Face. They're gonna be at 10. Boros Charm, they're at 6. Skullcrack plus Bolt. So I could have technically win next turn. Am I going to lose, though? Go down to 13. They have double Bolt. I go to... And I lose 1 from this. 12, double Bolt, 6. This lethal. Damn, need to kill a guide. Fortunately. Take 3. Yeah, I think no matter what, we're pretty much going to lose. We gotta get lucky here. Question is, do I kill the other guy? Do I kill the other guy? I feel like if I do that, I won't gonna have enough burns to win. But if I don't, probably just gonna get killed. Let's try to draw better than them. Say go. Like, maybe they only have 2 lands, and this is gonna hurt them a bit. Hopefully, that's my plan. No. Wow, they shock. Okay. Okay, I don't care about this card. They shock. They took 2 for that. That's pretty interesting. Okay. 12. I'll take it. Go to 10. They have only 2 cards in hand. Could be 2 bolts, which means I'm dead. I need to draw Helix here to get back into this game. Palm also does it, except if they have Skullcrack. But we're gonna have to pray. We're gonna let that go through. We're going to also let that go through. Come on, Boros Charm. Nice. Okay. Okay, come on, 1 mana burn spell or Boros Charm. No, Boros Charm. No. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, damn. I think we just got outdrawed. I don't know if that's a term, but Proton just drew really well. Game 1, they were on the play. Game 2, they also drew really well, and we didn't. Yeah, game 1 was so close. If we had like 1 line that didn't hurt us, like them, double vintage, I think we would have won, because would have been have 1 more HP to bolt them, and actually then Lava Spike, Rift Bolt. So close. All right, let's go to the last round. All right, last round, we're on the draw again, unfortunately. 4 time on the draw is really bad for burn. We're gonna keep though. We can cast almost all of our hand, and Eidolon is really good. If we can manage to play it, we do draw our second land. Perfect. Okay, so maybe this is Murktide. Scalding Tarn go. Tells me Murktide so far. Yep, consider. Oh, Living End. Okay. Okay, let's go. Against Living End with this kind of hand where we don't know if we're gonna get our 3rd land, I think I prefer to play my 1 mana burn spells just to be very efficient with my mana. Eidolon's also very good here. Let's see what happens if they cycle. They have like 15 power. Next turn they play Shardless. We have an Eidolon, they're at 12. We can take 1 hit. Then, well, they're at 12. We go to our turn. We don't draw a land. Lava Spike. They go to 6. Then we take 1 hit. They don't have Force of Negation. Then we win. Or deal 6, go to 10. I think Eidolon's probably better. Never mind. Because these two spells don't cost 1, and that's the big problem. If I had like 1 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, I could guarantee what the okay. Yeah. Wow, that was their turn 2. That's really bad. And yeah, so I don't have the guarantee way to efficiently win the game, so I think it's better to play the Eidolon to deal 4 damage, like clean 4 damage. And if they don't have the Cascade spell, we actually can deal more than that. They do have it, and they shock for it, so that's perfect. They're at 9. If I draw a line, I win. So unless they have Force of Negation. And they only have 10 on board, so sure. Spike. Spike. Go. Okay, so well, technically 10 is good enough because that's just 2 swings. That's still good enough. So a line would be perfect here. Perfect. I think this game is over. Actually, it's no, it doesn't matter. They have 3 cards. Oh yeah, it does matter because if their last card is Force of Negation blue card, I lose. I should have done that at their upkeep. Hopefully, they don't have that. Okay, yeah. 3 cards. I didn't realize they hold mana there, so hard cast Force, then Force blue card, they win. So I should have done that at their upkeep. Would have been more optimal, but the chance of them having 2 forces plus a blue card was pretty low since they didn't counter any of my spells in the other turns. So, yeah. So, Searing Blaze out, Exquisite Palm, rest. So, sometimes they run Leyline. Oh, I forgot my Vortex. Damn. Okay, too late. Well, sometimes they play Leyline, and sometimes they don't. So we're gonna see if we have to bring Wear and Tear for game 3. Okay, they do have Leyline. With this hand, we can potentially still win through Leyline because of Swiftspear Eidolon. So game 3, we're gonna bring 2 Vortex and 2 Wear Tear. Okay, so that's their only. So far, so good. We still have time. I don't think they're going to. Never mind. They're probably gonna Living End for both of these. Okay, let's just try to take as low damage as possible. Yeah, I mean, Living End for these is probably fine. 10 power on board. Plus take a card out of my hand. Okay, Foundation Breaker means no Living End for now. That's good. Swiftspear is really good. Let's go. Let's go Spike. So we're at 16. That's fine. Spike. Next turn, if they don't have it, we can Bolt, Charm, or Double Strike. And that should do it. Oh my god, okay. Does that do more or less? Swiftspear Bowl double strike is 6 plus 2, 8. So that's actually better. So let's go. You have double strike. Hello. Okay. Let's go Bolt Swiftspear. Okay. And does it. Alright, very nice. We managed to win through a ley line by killing our face. Cool. Let's go for a small wrap up. Alright, so the list felt very good. We didn't face Murktide or Death Shadow or Ragdoll Smithereens, so Sanctifying Vantage was not missing. And I don't really like Sanctifying Vantage and Burn Mirror, so I don't think it was a missing either. Sokenzan actually felt okay. We didn't get to channel it, but I was not missing a mountain a lot of games. Like, the game that I was missing a mountain was the game I was flooding anyway. And I do feel like this sideboard is pretty solid. I was trying a lot of Wear Tear recently, and I faced a lot of ley lines, so I do feel like this plate is pretty nice right now. If I was expecting more hammer time, I would probably put more Palms, Path, or Skullcracks. If I was expecting more 4-color control, I would probably put more Roiling Vortex. If I was expecting more Murktide, I would probably put more Sanctifier. So it's really what you think you're gonna expect in the meta game. So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of counter spells in the meta game right now. So I think Firecraft is still relevant. So yeah, I'm not even sure I want to keep this, but I'm gonna keep trying it. I need to play a lot of leagues with it to say what I feel about it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Burn is still a very relevant deck, like you saw in this list. The only matchup that we lost was against Burn. So I do feel like if you want to make good results with Burn, you need to be pretty tight with the deck, like make as little mistakes as you can, and kind of get good matchups or 50-50 matchups is always has been pretty important with the Burn deck. So yeah, I want to think that Burn is the best list deck in the modern metagame, but I do feel like it's still a pretty good deck to pick up, and it's still pretty cheap. You can cut the fetch lines, the Sunbaked Canyons, to get it even cheaper if you want to. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in another video. See ya. Bye-bye, guys.